Welcome to my channel, Giant of the Frost. Today is the twin flame reading for Virgo in July 2022. So today's twin flame reading will be Virgo, July 2022. Joining me as always is medium Jenny Lee.
Hello.
She'll be pulling one card for the feminine energy, and I'll be pulling one card for the masculine energy. All right,
Okay.
we're ready to get started.
Yeah.
Virgo,
Shuffling away.
twin flame.
All right, I have my card.
I have mine too, but I fell.
All right. So I got the Four of Cups. And in this particular Four of Cups, there's a lady sitting alone, and she's being protected by some kind of bird holding an umbrella, but she's not facing the bird. It's like she doesn't know that the bird is there.
Okay. For the masculine energy, I pulled the Three of Swords.
Schwartz.
Three of Swords. So, just looking at the artwork for this card, we have a desk. Papers are flying in everywhere. There is a brewing storm. The windows are open enough to let the wind and stuff in from the storm. And this is creating a usually orderly place. It's causing it to be turned into a chaotic state.
Interesting. Okay, so the Four of Cups. A girl is resting with her arms crossed under a tree. She is taking time for herself. The unpleasant rainy weather, that's interesting that they both have storms in them. Yours has a storm and mine has rain.
Yeah.
The unpleasant rainy weather reflects the girl's heavy thoughts. She's so preoccupied with her thoughts. She does not care about the duck. Oh, it's a duck. The duck offering an umbrella to protect her from getting wet. The umbrella's four separate colors symbolize the different perspectives and attitudes you can choose in life to change a situation. It means indifference, withdraw, passivity, apathy, and retreat. So a going within, but not in a meditative, healthy way. A going within in a way that is distracting from the present, probably overthinking, not realizing what's around you and your surroundings. But there's always the option to choose something else, which is what the colors on the umbrella represent. So I'm interested to see how this is going to play in with your male storm energy.
Yeah, so the Three of Swords, once again, we're dealing with the swords. We're dealing with air. We're dealing with intuition. We do have, some moon back there. We are dealing with the end of a mini cycle here. And we are dealing with, similarly to the last video in the tower, we're dealing with a lot of change. But this is completing the end of a cycle. So we have your world being kind of disheveled and a storm coming through and blowing things out of your comfort zone. Once again, we have a huge symbol of change here. And what you're going to have to realize from this is that, all these papers, all these things that are being changed by the storm can be picked back up and put back into place again. And you might
Mm.
find some things that you've lost,
Oh,
and you
yeah.
might find that some of the things that were on your desk here you don't need anymore.
Very good. Nice. I feel like we need to do that around here.
Yeah.
Let's go through the crap. What do we not need? And what did we forget we had?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so how do these relate to each other? What does this mean in a relationship, Frosty?
Well, we're kind of in two, uh, we have someone who's pulled themselves into that reclusive state.
Mhm.
We have someone who's not wanting, the feminine isn't necessarily wanting to connect.
Yeah.
And we have the masculine energy that is
Distracted?
distracted and in disarray and trying to sort out their own things. And
Mhm.
and maybe that's one of the reasons that this feminine energy is kind of secluded, is because the masculine
The
is
masculine is
dealing with a
distracted.
lot right now.
Yeah, that
They're
makes
dealing with
sense.
a lot. But
So I think you could say that it might be an okay time for both people to have a little time to themselves to figure things out, but not necessarily in the end of a relationship, but just to have some introspection that isn't overthinking.
yeah. And I think we also get out of this too to remember that for this masculine energy, this is the end of a cycle. So
But this,
things,
but hers is the beginning of
yeah.
one.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
But both of them have water. They both have rain,
yeah,
and water is a symbol of intuition. So it's a suggestion that you need to listen to your intuition
yeah,
for both sides, the male
yeah.
and the female.
In the air, the sword is a symbol of, in the moon, inspiration also for this. So,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Pretty
that is,
pretty good. Pretty good.
yep,
They've fit together nicely, and I think there's some insight in there to help both sides get through whatever it is they're dealing with.
yeah, not an easy time, but hang in there.
Yeah.
That was the twin flame reading for Virgo in July 2022. Take care, everybody.
Bye.
If you like today's video, please like and subscribe, and you can check me out at Twitch TV at Giant of the Frost.
And find me on YouTube and at Twitch, Medium Jenny Lee. That's with an A, not with an E.